My name is Lin Zeyu. I'm married to Chen Yihan. You know the name. Chen Global. Private jets. Buildings with his name on them. Forbes covers. The man who buys islands when he's bored. We've been married 2 years. Secretly. No press. No ring in public. He said, "The world will eat you alive, Zeyu. Let me protect you." But I got tired of being protected in a glass box. I wanted to know who I was without his money. So I made a plan. A stupid, dramatic plan. I rented a tiny apartment. I took a job teaching art at a community center. I wore thrift clothes. I told Yihan I was going on a retreat for a month. And tonight, I was going to my best friend Bai Qing's birthday party. At the Vanta Hotel, the most expensive hotel in Shanghai. Qing didn't know I was married. She thought I was just Zeyu, the broke art teacher. I wanted to see what that felt like. I wanted to see if anyone liked me when I had nothing. I should have known it would go wrong. The party was on the 80th floor. Crystal, champagne, women in dresses that cost more than my car. I walked in wearing a 200 yuan shirt and old jeans. I brought a handmade painting as a gift. Qing hugged me. "Zeyu, you came. You look cute." Then her other friends saw me. Zhou Mei, who runs a PR firm. Song Rui, who's a hedge fund guy. Xu Wan, who's never worked a day in her life. Mei looked me up and down. "Oh, you're the art teacher. From the community center." "Yeah," I said. "It's good work." Rui laughed. "Good for you. Paying rent must be fun." They didn't offer me champagne. They didn't offer me a seat. When dinner came, I was put at the small table by the kitchen door. "For staff," Wan said, smiling sweet. Someone knocked my painting off the table. Oops. That's crafty. I sat there and smiled. Because this was the point, right? To be normal. To be treated like no one. But it hurt. God, it hurt. I texted Yihan. "It's bad. Come get me." No reply. He was probably in a meeting in London. At 9 p.m., the host made a speech. "Thank you all for coming. Especially those of us who really made it." Everyone laughed. They looked at me. Mei stood up. "Zeyu, honey, are you sure you're okay here? We could call you a car." Didi's like, 50 yuan. The whole room laughed. I felt my face burn. I stood up. I should go. And that's when the doors opened. The music stopped. The waiters stopped. Every single person turned. Because walking in was Chen Yihan. Black suit. No tie. Hair a little messy like he'd run. Eyes scanning the room like a weapon. He was supposed to be in London. He was supposed to not know where I was. His security stayed at the door. He walked in alone. The room went silent. You could hear the ice in the glasses. Rui stood up first. "Mr. Chen. Sir. We didn't know you were coming. Please, sit." Yihan didn't look at him. Wan tried to curtsy. "Mr. Chen, this is such an honor." Yihan walked past them. Past the big table. Straight to the small table by the kitchen door. Straight to me. The room was holding its breath. He stopped in front of my chair. Looked down at me. At my cheap shirt. At my shaking hands. His jaw ticked. Then he knelt. Right there. On the floor. In front of everyone. "Zeyu," he said. Soft. Like it was just us. "Hey." I couldn't speak. "Yihan? What are you?" "I got your text," he said. "I took the jet. I'm sorry I'm late." He reached out and took my hand. His thumb brushed over my knuckles. Possessive. Gentle. Behind him, something happened. One by one, the people in the room realized who I was sitting with. Whose hand I was holding. Rui's face went white. Mei dropped her champagne. Wan actually gasped. Because Chen Global owns the building this hotel is in. Because Chen Yihan owns half of Rui's firm. Because last month Yihan bought the gallery where Mei's biggest client shows. One by one, they got on their knees. Not metaphorically. Literally. On the marble floor. "Mr. Chen," Rui said, voice shaking. "We didn't know." "Shut up," Yihan said. Without looking back. He was only looking at me. He tucked a strand of hair behind my ear. Did they hurt you? No, I whispered. I just wanted. I know what you wanted, he said. To be seen. To be normal. He stood up, pulled me up with him, held my hand like he was afraid I'd disappear. Then he turned to the room. His voice was ice. This is Lin Zeyu, my husband. Silence. The man you just offered to call a Didi for. The man you put at the staff table. The man whose art you knocked on the floor. No one breathed. I don't care about your apologies, he said. I care that you made him feel small. And in my world, no one touches what's mine. Then he looked back at me. And everything changed. The cold was gone. He brushed his thumb over my cheek. Are you hungry, baby? Baby. In front of everyone. I didn't eat, I said. Of course you didn't, he said. Like it was his fault. He turned to a waiter who was still kneeling. Bring him warm water. And steamed fish. No sauce. And the milk bread he likes. The waiter scrambled. Yihan pulled out my chair. Pushed it in for me. Knelt again to take off my shoes. Your feet hurt. You've been standing. Yihan, stop. People are. Let them watch, he said. Quiet. Let them see how I take care of what's mine. He brought the water to my lips himself. Held the glass while I drank. When the food came, he cut it for me. Blew on it. Fed me the first bite. I missed you, he whispered, so only I could hear. Stupid retreat. I laughed, shaky. You're mad. I'm furious, he said. At them. At myself for letting you think you had to do this. He leaned in and kissed my forehead. Right there. In front of 50 people still on their knees. I love you, he said. Not because you're poor. Not because you're rich. Because you're you. And I'm so damn proud to be yours. The room was flabbergasted. Phones were out. No one dared post it. We stayed 20 minutes. Yihan didn't let go of my hand once. He introduced me to no one. He didn't take questions. When we left, he carried my painting. The one they knocked over. In the car, he pulled me into his lap. Seatbelt around both of us. You okay? No, I said. I'm embarrassed. Don't be, he said. You were brave. And they were cruel. There's a difference. He kissed my temple. I should have told you I'd always come, he said. Even if you're pretending to be broke. Even if you're pretending you don't need me. I'll always come. I buried my face in his neck. I just wanted to know if I was enough without you. You are, he said. But you don't have to be without me. That's the point of us. By morning, the video was everywhere. Billionaire husband kneels for art teacher husband. Chen Global CEO humiliates elite at party. Yihan's PR team wanted to do damage control. Yihan fired them. He posted one thing on Weibo. A photo. Me. Asleep on his chest in the jet. My cheap shirt, his suit jacket over me. Caption. His name is Lin Zeyu. He's my husband. If you have a problem with that, you have a problem with me. The stock went up. That afternoon, he took me to Qing's gallery. Bought every piece. Then donated it all to the community center where I teach. In front of the press, he said, my husband teaches kids to paint because they deserve beauty. You laughed at him. Remember that next time you think money makes you better. 1 week later. Our apartment. The real one. The penthouse. I was still wearing the cheap shirt. He wouldn't let me take it off. You were perfect in it, he said. I want to remember how you looked when you thought no one would choose you. I chose you, I said. I know, he said. He pulled me into his arms. And I choose you every day. Even when you're pretending. Even when you're mad. Even when the whole world is watching. He lifted my chin. Lin Zeyu, he said. Be my husband. Publicly. Loudly. Annoyingly. Let me show them. Let me show you. A kiss. Deep. Sure. Like a vow. His hands in my hair, mine fisted in his shirt. When we broke apart, he rested his forehead on mine. They got on their knees for me, he whispered. I got on my knees for you. That's the only power that matters. And that's the story. The night I pretended to be poor to see if I was loved. And the night my billionaire husband reminded the whole world who I belonged to. Not because I needed saving. Because I deserved someone who would cross an ocean, walk into a room of monsters, and kneel just to ask if I was okay. His name is Chen Yihan. And I'm Lin Zeyu. And we're not hiding anymore. The end. If you like the story, leave a like and subscribe for more. Thank you.